Each year, an average of 15,500 people learn they have epilepsy. But exactly what is it and what changes are happening in the region to support those who have the illness? And actually, it's not an illness. We should correct that because it's really a disorder, isn't it? We're joined by Cynthia Milburn, the Executive Director of Epilepsy Halton Peel Hamilton, to talk about it in a very special event and a big change that will offer more services in Ontario. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so it's a neurological disorder, but exactly what's happening with epilepsy? What is it? Just a primer.
It is a neurological disorder. It's identified by recurring seizures, and a seizure is the misfiring of neurons in the brain, simply said, and so a person acts involuntarily and they have no control over what's happening in their body.
And we learned that 1 in 42 Canadians learn daily that they are diagnosed with epilepsy.
Yes, 1 in 100 people have epilepsy at this time, so about 300,000 Canadians.
Yeah. There's a lot of resources that are offered up by, you're with, of course, Halton Peel Hamilton, but you have services elsewhere in Ontario, and we're going to talk about the services that are expanding. But what is it exactly that you do?
We are a nonprofit charitable organization. We're dedicated to improving the quality of life for people living with epilepsy.
So what are the treatments? There's no cure for this because we don't really know what causes it. There are some known causes, but really there's so many mysteries around it. But where are we at in terms of diagnosis and treatment today?
Well, treatment is typically pharma. So people are diagnosed with epilepsy, they are immediately put on a drug. But once the drug works, you're great. You're off, you're running. But 40% of people don't respond to pharmaceuticals, so that means that they are
don't respond, or the side. There's so many side effects.
Yes, both.
Yeah.
So sometimes they add a second drug, or they send you off for other opportunities.
Yeah, I was just actually watching the movie Snowden, Edward Snowden, and the Oliver Stone film. And he had epilepsy, and he went off the drugs as he was rising in the ranks of the NSA because it dulled his senses, and he wasn't sharp under the pharma.
Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that. But it is our one of our only options. But we, as a community agency, we're not a medical agency, but we lead our patients, our clients, to different sources of treatment.
Right. Now, as we mentioned, there's no cure, but surgery, if a patient qualifies, has been highly effective, at least anecdotally.
It has. You go to, your neurologist sends you to a monitoring unit, and there are a couple in Hamilton, and they are monitored 24/7, video, audio, and EEG. And after a couple of weeks of monitoring, if it's determined that you're a surgery candidate, that you're lucky enough to be a surgery candidate, it can be a life-changing hope for you.
Now, the many programs, and actually is something, a new diet that actually you've been promoting.
That's right. We're very closely affiliated with Matthew's Friends Canada, which is a global organization, and it's dedicated to the ketogenic diet for epilepsy. And in Canada, we've also got an adult neurologist who's implementing it because it's typically in children. And the ketogenic diet, it's like a modified Atkins diet to simplify it, which changes the metabolics in the brain.
Speaking of children, you've got a camp going on and a youth empowerment program.
We do. It's an amazing new program.
Got some pictures from the camp?
Yeah, we have an amazing new program, and that is, it's just taken off like wildfire. We've had many participants, and the impact statements are just incredible. That
is excellent, and we have to make the big announcement that you're about to expand services in the KW area.
We are. So the Epilepsy Waterloo Wellington Agency decided to move in and under our umbrella, and we are Epilepsy South Central Ontario.
Fantastic.
Which is exciting news for us.
We'll link up the website, and as we go to break, we've got to promote the big gala coming up March 25th, the Purple Gala.
We do. It's March 25th. It's at Credit Valley Golf and Country Club. People come from all over our region. It's a really fun event. It's interactive. You can come, and the reason that we have the gala, of course, is because we have all these programs we need to.
Yeah, so many programs and so many ways to help. Again, we'll link up your website at chch.com.
Thank you.
All right, thanks so much, Cynthia Milburn. We're back after this fast break on Morning Live.